Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. And in today's video I am going to be talking about the books I would like to read for February. I can't believe it's February already. I feel like January just flew by, and my cat is here all up in my space, so if you want to see my cat, here he is. His name is Bamboo, and he's being shy, but he's the best. He's purring right now, you guys probably can't hear it, but that's my cat. Hopefully he doesn't knock my setup down. But anyway, so the books I want to read in February, I don't have a, oh my god, please don't knock my camera down. I don't have a crazy list of books. I have like 5, because I find that when I have too long of a TBR, it just gets overwhelming and I have like unnecessary pressure on myself to read those certain books, and sometimes I'm just not in the mood to read certain books. I'm a total mood reader, so whatever I feel like reading, I pick up and read. But I'll just tell you guys what is interesting me right now. Sworn to Silence by Castillo. I found out about this book series from Books with Smiles. I always mention her on my channel. I'll link her down below if you guys are interested. But she always talks about this book series, and this is the first one. I don't know how many books are in the series, but so far I'm really liking it. It's basically about a police officer and her team, and there is a murder in a small Amish community, and they are trying to figure out who did it. There's a lot of twists and turns happening so far. I don't want to give away too much, but I'm really liking the main character. I believe her name is Kate. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really liking her so far. She's like a badass, and I like it because she's like the one leading this whole FBI team to figure out who the murderer is of this young girl. She was brutally murdered. And typically in books it is a male that's like the lead FBI agent telling everybody what to do, but in this one she's like a badass female character, and I really like her. So far it's kind of gruesome, but it's definitely kept me on the edge of my seat. And I started it yesterday and I'm on like page 150, so I'm excited to read this book. And another book on my TBR is the second book in this series, and it is called Breaking Silence. I have my little, look at this, my little February TBR written down here from my new journal I bought. But yeah, the second book in this series called Breaking Silence. I don't believe you have to read these in order to understand what is going on, but I'm sure it's recommended because I've read some reviews saying, you know, it's best to read them in order so you kind of know what's happening and the characters develop, you know, as you read on and on. So yeah, I want to read them in order, but I don't think you have to. So yeah, I definitely want to read Breaking Silence if I end up liking this, but so far I really am. So I ordered Breaking Silence and I hope to get that in the mail within the next week or so, so I definitely want to read that. The next one is Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill, which I do not have on me right now, but ever since I read Nosferatu, I have been in love with Joe Hill's writing. He's so entertaining. I don't know how he comes up with these stories. Him and Stephen King are like something else with storytelling. But yeah, Heart-Shaped Box. I'm not 100% sure what that book is about. Something about like a guy being fascinated with the dead, and he orders like a dead man's suit off eBay and it's haunted. I don't know. But it sounds really interesting, and I've heard so many people talk about it, so I definitely want to check that one out. So I think I'm getting that one in the mail this week too, so definitely want to get to that. Most of these books I don't have yet because I just ordered them, and they should be coming in the mail soon. So yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind. I'll put a picture of them up over here or something. Next one is No Exit by Taylor Adams. I'm sure you guys have seen this book everywhere too. This one is a suspense thriller novel. I understand it's about a little girl that's like locked up in somebody's car, and this woman is trying to figure out what's going on with that, and it's like she's stuck at a rest stop and it's really snowy, and I heard it's super suspenseful and really good, so I can't wait to get to that one. Okay, the next one is called Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. So this one I heard Lisa, Books and Smiles, talk about, and also A Beautiful Chaos of Books talk about this book, and they both love it. So I ordered that upon their recommendations, and I cannot wait to read that book. I need to split my thrillers up with something that's not a thriller novel. So I just don't want to get burnt out from thrillers. So I plan to read that to kind of just, you know, have a barrier between thrillers so I can get back in the swing of things after reading that, because I don't want to get burnt out, like I said. But yeah, so I'm not too sure what that one's about. Something about like a woman that's kind of strange and she's living her everyday life. Like, it's super routine. I don't know. I've heard good things about it, so I can't wait to read that one. It sounds pretty interesting. Next one is a sequel to the graphic novel I Hate Fairyland, which is right here, but I ordered volume 2 in the mail, so that should be coming soon, and I want to continue with the series and read that. But it's basically about a little girl. Well, she's not little, she's like 30 years old. Her name's Gertrude, and she gets stuck in a place called Fairyland, and she hates it. It's too cheery and happy for her, and she is trying everything she can do to get out. So basically volume 2 is a continuation of volume 1. So I'm super excited to read that. And is that it? Yeah. Did I say I was wanting to read Breaking Silence, the second book in this series? I think I did, but if I didn't, I want to read the second book in this series as long as I enjoy this. Well, hopefully I enjoy this because I already ordered the second book. I tend to do that. If I like a book from a certain author, then I order everything from them. So most of those should be coming in the mail this week, and I will get reading on those. So far, my current read is this. It's dark, it's gritty, and it's suspenseful, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So yeah, that is my February TBR. One thing I wanted to mention, if you're only interested in my TBR, then I would click out now because this part is kind of irrelevant, to the TBR, but I just wanted to talk about my little journal that I bought and what I plan to be writing in here. So basically, I just want to start writing down my video ideas because they'll just pop in my head one day and I'm like, shoot, I have to write that down because I won't remember it. But, you know, sometimes I forget to write it down. So now with this, I'll have a place to put all of my ideas. I also want to be tracking what books I read. Like for my January wrap-up, I just made this today. Can you guys even see it? I don't know. I just like, it's nothing fancy, but you know, I'm just writing down like my January wrap-up and then my February TBR. I've seen people do like super fancy like bullet journals for what they read and stuff like that, but ain't nobody got time for that. Like, there's some super detailed ones out there, and kudos to you if you actually have the time and patience to make one of those, but I don't have enough patience to, so this is like my little, this is the Carissa version of those. And holographic as hell. I love that. Sorry if that's blinding you. But yeah, so it's just super simple. January wrap-up. I just put down all the books I read and then, you know, my star rating and then my February TBR. And I'm just gonna decorate the pages a little bit and put stickers and just little things like that. Nothing fancy. But anyways, the point of that is, if you guys would be interested to see a video all about my little journal, once I start writing more in it and putting my video ideas in it and stuff like that, let me know and I'd be more than happy to do that. You know, it's a good way to track what you're reading, and you know, you can summarize the books that you've read so you don't forget when you like make a wrap-up video. It's a really good way to do that and stay organized. Yeah, this is for this kind of style of a journal is for the people that don't have the motivation to do a bullet journal and make it look like really pretty and fancy. Yeah, I don't have the patience for that. Even though I love how they look, like I love it, but this is just gonna be my way to go. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I can't believe it's February already. Hopefully you guys are staying warm. Here in Chicago, it's super cold. Yesterday was like -14. Today's like 14 degrees, so we're just trying to stay warm around here. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!